Changing people's financial behavior is difficult, but it is possible. One company that was looking to reduce energy consumption in San Diego tried to change people's behaviors by using signs with one key sentence. What exactly was that sentence? Well, it turns out that signs about protecting the environment, or looking out for future generations, or signs that focus on the amount of money that people will save were not effective in reducing consumers' energy consumption. Instead, the message that worked the best was a simple one that read, "The majority of your neighbors are undertaking energy-saving actions every day." A similar message, focusing on what our neighbors are doing, was used in the UK to incentivize British taxpayers to pay their taxes on time. That simple change, pointing out what other people are doing, led to an increase in collections of about 29%. Psychologist Robert Cialdini, who worked on both of these studies, calls this phenomenon social proof. He says, people look to what others do in order to guide their own behavior. It's no wonder then that we base a lot of our own fiscal decisions on what other people do. And unfortunately, what we most easily observe are other people's spending behavior, not their savings behavior. It's easy to notice if your friend goes on vacation or buys a new car or a swanky pair of shoes. And with social media, you can even keep tabs on the shopping habits of the rich and the famous. Now, if someone wins a lottery, we'd expect them to spend more money, and they do. But what's really interesting is what happens to their neighbors. A recent study found that close neighbors of lottery winners are more likely to borrow money, spend more on goods, and eventually declare bankruptcy. In fact, the larger the lottery winner, the higher the rate of bankruptcy among the neighbors of the lottery winners. Basically, the lottery winners' behavior is rubbing off on their neighbors. We are always aware of consumer spending, but what we are not aware of are other people's savings behavior. So let's lift that veil. You can start with just a couple of friends. Instead of asking where they bought their new bike or the best time of year to travel to France, ask them if they paid down their mortgage, or if they have an emergency fund, or if they've paid off their student loan. Tell them about your own financial situation. To really make this a social affair, I encourage you to start celebrating paying down your debts. Maybe you've seen the viral video of a happy dancing woman who've paid off more than $200,000 in student debt. She was able to achieve this incredible milestone because she was bold enough to ask her colleagues and her industry peers how much they earned, noting the thousands of dollars that she was missing out on, and finding a job that would pay her her fair market rate. I think that video gained notoriety because it's not often that we get to see what people have saved and how they're doing it. But it shouldn't be so rare. By having check-ins with your friends, you can help make a trend. I remember when I paid off my student loan, I wish I would have celebrated that milestone with friends. But at the time, I too was brainwashed into thinking that I shouldn't talk to my friends about money, that it was a scary, taboo subject. Don't be like me. Start the conversation today. Research has shown that our social bonds make us healthier. It's time to harness your social ties to boost your financial fitness too. Your future self will thank you.